virtual unit at a glance, virtual unit preview for zigzag motion, roller coasters, time, calendars, past and present, changing technology. This is a packed unit, but it's really going to depend on how your campus wants to stretch things into Unit 3, because lots of what we're doing in Unit 2 stretches into Unit 3. So, which Unit 3 is my favorite unit of the entire year, so Unit 2 sets you up really nicely for that. So here's the rationale behind this unit. I'm going to let you read. But the biggest things that you're going to be doing is moving into maps and map skills. There are a lot of 3-part cards that are in the resource unit to kind of help the kids do more practice with maps independently. We're going to be looking at how things changed across decades, and we're going to look at that again in Unit 3. We're going to look at movement and magnets in science, so we'll be making roller coasters and looking at how magnets go to energy transfer. We're really going to hit all of that in Unit 3, but do start speaking about it now to get the kids ready. All right, here we go. There are 2 separate tables, again, for humanities and science, just to help you stay organized as you guys are laying out how you want to do your unit. You're going to want to make the decision on your campus as to whether you want to do social studies kind of in a chunk and then science in a chunk, or go back and forth. This is a unit where it's really science heavy, and the humanities is very much independent practice. So there are 23 instructional days and 5 flex days. There are no AMLs for this unit for humanities, so make sure you're looking at really carefully at the unit at a glance to understand what the TEKs are, and going back into the archives if you need to. Map skills, really important. Alright, so plan how you're going to make sure that the kids get in their practice. Alright, so we're going to be looking at maps, but of course this will be coming in again throughout the year. This is really just the beginning of the skill set. We're going to talk about how technology changes our life, and that again will come back in Unit 5 and Unit 6, so it'll be good stage for setting the stage. Alright, so science, we're going to be really looking at magnets and how seasons kind of work, although we are going to come back to that much more deeply in Unit 3. Please remember that 80% of science needs to be hands-on. STEM scopes are going to be really helpful for you during this unit, as well as the kids building their own roller coasters out of found materials, which is really cool. Again, we're going to come back to ideas about seasons of the year, energy, and energy transfer in Unit 3, but do speak about how motion is connected to energy during Unit 2. Alright, our resource bank. There are so many resources for you guys. There is, of course, the instructional framework, what the objective is, the TEKs, and the ELPs, and the key components of all of this, but there are no AMLs for Unit 2 for humanities. Please go into the resource bank on Blackboard, because there are a ton of resources for you guys. Alright, so the science AML components. We're going to frame the inquiry, which is going to be motion, zigzag motions, and magnets. The scholar investigation, all of the discussion that you guys go into, the application and verification of their understandings, of course the objectives, the TEKs, the ELPs, and the key components. The AMLs for science are heavy in STEM scopes this unit. Hooray! Alright, so if you want to pause now and go see an AML, so if you have questions you can email me, that would be amazing. Your supplemental resources, of course, there are tangible resources, things that you can use to send home for parents. The intellectual preparation this time, we've got articles. There are 2 specifically called Stop Faking It. These are amazing articles that are really going to help you get comfortable with physics and the way that what we do in first grade builds into what they need to know in second and third grade, and really sets them up for being able to be prepared to participate in those upper level science classes in high school and on into college. There are no artifacts yet, but there will be. Please send me pictures of what you guys are doing with your STEM scopes lessons so that I can add those. Nobody wants to see my smiling face all the time. So send me in some pictures of what you guys are doing or little short videos. That would be really great. There are book lists, again, in the resources on the Blackboard. All right, let me know if you guys have any questions or concerns or snide comments or anything. We will be doing a second office hours, so email me if there's anything that we can talk about during office hours to help you out. All right, have a great day. Thanks. Goodbye.